180 Fit. Do you want to know how you could double your chances for losing weight? I asked you what your questions were last week, and I got 28 questions in, and I'm so excited to answer them this week and maybe next week. Keep sending those questions to me because this is an awesome one. And actually my tip and my trick that's worked for so many people actually takes minutes a day, and it's really probably not even what you would think. So are you ready to discover what this one thing is? And if we haven't met before, real quick, my name is Jen Blyken, your holistic transformational coach, taking from places stuck to authentic thriving through personal training, group fitness, nutrition coaching, and life coaching. Let's go ahead and dig in. So you are going to keep, are you ready? Drum roll, please, a food diary. Now stop, okay? Food diary, food journal. This is not about calorie counting, okay? Most people think they hear calorie counting. Calorie counting is nonsense in a lot of ways. Unless you're training for a big event, it's for people who want to obsess ultimately, okay? And it's totally unreliable, okay? So think about it. Grow an apple in your backyard and compare it to an apple you bought from, a store that's been imported from another country or halfway around the world. Do you really think that they have, one, the same amount of calories, and two, the same kind of nutrients in them? I highly doubt either, and I could have proved to you through studies that they are not, and that's just an apple. Think about all the other things. Calorie counting is really actually flawed, and even when I work with people, I do more of macros, more of based on a lot of other factors. So, there's just too many variables to make it exactly accurate or even really truly reliable. So give up calorie counting. I'm giving you permission not to calorie count. Instead, keep a food journal so you become conscious about what you are eating. Now, you don't have to go crazy, okay? You can actually do this really in seconds and minutes. Just scribble down what you ate. That's all you need to do on a piece of paper or real quick in your notes on your phone. It's like I said, the key here is about you being conscious about what food you're actually eating and putting into your mouth, okay? It'll make you actually think twice about eating. That's the key here. So many times, so much of eating is mindless, okay? Thinking about what you eat is a proven fact, okay? That people who keep food diaries or food journals can lose as much as twice the weight as people who don't. Plus, if you actually really do this, you might be able to identify the bad habits that are actually holding you back. Those Achilles heels ones. And we'll talk more about this tomorrow in a question that I have, and what to do about them. So start today. Start right now. Why not? There's no time like the present, right? And remember, now if you really want to dig in, let me give you the whole disclosure here on how I do it with my coaching, okay? Because I never want to leave anything behind. When I ask people to keep their food journals, I ask them to keep the time of day, what they ate, and what emotion they were feeling at the time. Because we know a lot of struggle, especially for females, is emotional eating. So it's really important. Maybe you might be able to identify certain times of day that you struggle the most, or maybe you struggle more when you're at work, or when you talk to this person, or there's so many different factors in life that's important to really identify those, because a lot of times we can't move past the place that's stuck until we really deal with the things that are at hand that maybe we're avoiding, would be emotions or just habits that we have because we've just done them, creatures of habit. There's so many different things that go into that, but keep that, and I'd be so curious to see those of you who do. I'd love to know your feedback on it. What did you discover about yourself, and did it help you make better and healthier decisions? Because something about having to put it down on paper and realizing that, like, oh my gosh, I just ate lunch like 10 minutes ago. What am I doing? Because so much of it, you'll notice, is mindless eating. We go to grab something, and we're not even really thinking about it. We're not even really hungry. So that is one of the biggest ways that I can share with you to actually lose weight and double your chances. A lot more tips and tricks coming. Like I said, I had 28 questions come in. I'm super excited. I'm going to try to knock them out this week, if not this week and next week. But keep those questions coming in. I have a very nerdy side of me who loves to research and loves to dig in if I don't know something. So no question is too crazy to ask. be anything about the fit lifestyle. I remember fit lifestyle, okay, is all about being fit in every part of our life. So we need to be fit mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? Physically, we need to be fit when it comes to making our choices on how we fuel our body through energy, and not seeing food as a source of comfort and all the other things. It's really just a source of energy because we need food to energize us. And so, any area, if you feel really stuck in any of those areas of your life, there's a time when I was running to a nutritionist, you know, I sat down with trainers, and then I also had a counselor, and so many people run to life coach, to nutritionist, to personal trainer, to the gym, and everyone's telling you something different. It gets really, really confusing quick. And when you don't know exactly what to do and you're trying to please everybody and none of it's working, really we're one person, right? And so we need to look at the body holistically, because if one part is off sync, I know if one area of my life is off sync in a way, all the other parts suffer. If I'm off, if my mental and my emotional state's off, then I'm suffering with my other areas as well, because it affects it. And so in order to truly thrive in life, to truly live that level 10, we have to look at everything and realize they all play a factor. And so the reason why you might not be succeeding at your weight loss goals is not because even of your eating habits or because of your fitness, even if those are off sync. It might be because you don't know how to deal with your emotions right, or you don't know how to organize your life and your space right, or there's lots of other things, or maybe the relationship you're in is toxic and it's not good for you, so it's making the rest of your life toxic. So many different ways that can happen, and I just know that from personal experience, because I had to be brutally honest with myself one day and make those hard choices. And so that's why I became an expert in all those different areas. That way I could offer you one solution in one place where someone's really caring about your whole being and not just part of it, and you're not getting mixed messages from everywhere, because I know that's tough. So if you would like further coaching, if you like personal training, group coaching, interest in my live classes, or nutrition coaching, or whole life and transformational coaching, I've got 8 different life coaching certifications now, with different areas. So I'm here to help you. There's always in the show notes a way that you get 60-minute free empowerment coaching session with me, where you set up your 90-day plan, regardless if you've buy coaching with me or not. I want everyone to know there's a possibility for them, hope for them, because you are important and you deserve to live your level 10 life. Everybody does. Authentically you, thriving with nothing holding you back. And so it took me a lot of struggle and a lot of years to get here, to navigate the way, but we all need a 180 in life. I took mine, and I encourage you to take yours if you need, and reach out to me. Anyway, be brave, be kind, live authentically, always shine. Remember, you're just one habit away, and I'll see you for the next tip or trick and answer one more of your questions very, very soon.